MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the National League Championship Series between the LA Dodgers and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Christian will do the pitching in front of the hometown crowd here in Game 1. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
It's not easy as a rookie to go out there and establish yourself, get the off-speed pitches over, and just try to be the same pitcher that you were in the minor leagues. And one of the big keys, not get ahead of yourself.
Well, now the skipper decides to bring the corners in here. Let's see if it pays off. Strike one to start the at-bat. Up and the 0-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. And so take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
Dero, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
The 2-1 is looked at for ball three.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two. One out, nobody on. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Center fielder on the run, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. A chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike two.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The next 0-2. First inning as we're just underway from Pittsburgh.
Nope.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Fouled off. And it's fouled away. Again, a 1-2. Swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Dodgers down in order. Now the Pirates will get their first opportunity. No score. Fernando Valenzuela will do the pitching on the road here in Game 1 of the LCS. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty B, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
A 2-0 count to the Bucs center fielder. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I'm excited to see if that man in the 6th spot can keep it going. He's such a great talent, the kind of talent that can dominate a game, a perennial all-star, and win some awards. He's one of the best in the game today, and he's always fun to watch.
Fred Wiggins comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And here's a screwball that misses that time. 2 balls and a strike.
That's a ball.
Too high that time, and it's 3-1. A bouncer to the left side. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. Well, it certainly was a bang-bang play, so they're giving it another look and may decide to challenge the call on the field.
Well, here's another look at it. It certainly was bang, bang. Wow, tough for me to tell on that look. Definitely a tough call for the umpire there.
Now an indication from the dugout is that they will not challenge the call on the field, so the runner is indeed out. Next up, Roberto Clemente. Popped him up. Robinson is there for it. And that ends the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. All set for the start of the inning. And that'll bring forward Cody Bellinger. First offering on its way. He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Oh, this is what you get fired up for right here. Hard fastball against a power hitter. I know he was late right there, but if he comes back, this one might not come back.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, I can't have one of my best left-handed power bats fishing for balls off the plate.
Bouncer to the left side. Throw is in time for the first out of the second.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. If you were to describe right field in one word, I think it would be cannon. And that's what this guy brings to the table. An absolute cannon to go along with great range. Don't test the arm.
Don Mattingly will bat next. Left side, but well foul.
Ball one.
Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Fouled away.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Hit softly down the line at first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
And he fouls this one off. This pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2. Line drive, base hit to right.
That is good. The catcher, Will.
Here now is Will Smith as he rips it on the ground to second, and that's through for a hit.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with 1 out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitch is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second looks like a big inning could be brewing.
Digging in will be Edwin Rios. The drive out toward the gap in left center. And the second run Will scores. That makes it a 2-0 ball game.
Man, he was not messing around here. Sitting on the first pitch he saw and drove it to the outfield, bringing in both runners and putting himself into scoring position. It's great to see a guy that's aggressive at the plate when he's got a chance to do some damage.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball. He's behind in the count 0-2.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
At the plate, Chris Taylor, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Runner in scoring position with Sagan. Taylor behind, 0-2 the count.
That was an excellent pitch right there. After going soft away, he pounds hard in, and that's a nice pitch.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom of the 2nd. Dodgers lead this one 2-0. Leading off the inning, it'll be Christian Murray, and they could use a spark from him here.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
1-2.
A ball and 2 strikes now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bellinger is under this one, and he puts it away for the first down.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And let's take a look at outfielder Mookie Betts. You can make the argument he's the most dynamic player in our sport. Don't try and come inside with a fastball because it's getting turned around. But I don't think people realize how good he patrols the outfield. The ability to play all three positions with speed and a bazooka for an arm.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. 1-1. There's a breaking ball that's taken for a ball. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Randy Wiggins will be next. There's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
And now the first pitch. Randy Wiggins is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Behind 0-2 now. And this one's in the dirt, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
2-2. And there he goes towards second. And this will be lined into center field, and they've got themselves their first hit of the ballgame. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put-away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
At the plate now, Brian Vermont, as he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees at strike 1. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Swing, and he misses. He pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Before the 0-2, look to first. And he's back easily. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Grounded back up the middle. The throw to Robinson. Throw to Muncy to finish the double play. That retires the side. Your basic 6-4-3 will get him out of danger. Back with more from Game 1 after this. Top of the 3rd set to get underway. And standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Jackie Robinson, as he swings and misses at a first-pitch fastball, 0-1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
1-1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Leadoff single to start the 3rd right now. From an offensive standpoint, keep the aggressive at-bats happening. Keep the pressure on the defense. Everything's looking good right now.
Here's Mookie Betts, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 1-0 count. Here it is. And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Strike 2 on the Braves behind in the count now, 1-2. Weight back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Another 1-2 delivery, and it's fouled away. Robinson gets his lead at first, nobody out. On the ground is short. This could be two. To second for one. On to first to complete the double play.
Boy, and that's a great play there at short. He's forced to go to the backhand and then pivot on that right leg to throw against the momentum of his body. These guys make it look easy. That's one you could definitely launch into right field if you're not under control.
Here's Corey Seager. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike two.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. Big velocity up and in for strike two. I mean, you saw this guy flinch at the plate. He was thinking that buzzed the tower, but then to get a pop to strike is tough.
Here comes the 1-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ground ball right side. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. LA's on top, 2-0. Leading off the inning, it'll be Tyler Wiggins as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope, outside.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. 3-0 now.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Not cheated there as he takes a big hack, and it's 3-2.
Hey, excellent job to get yourself back in this count after throwing 3 consecutive balls. You got a chance to get an out right here.
Fouled away. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Batting ninth.
At the plate now is Bart Wiggins. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
1 out, nobody on. That's inside. 2-0. Popped up. Back behind second. Robinson is there. And he makes the catch for the second out. And with 2 away, let's check out our playoff bracket as we give you a look at how these 2 teams advanced out of the divisional round to meet here for the league championship. First pitch on its way. Christian Brummett is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Got to be careful with this guy here. He can really handle the bat. Even though they're 2 outs, he might try to drop one down for a base hit.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. On to the fourth now in game number 1. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Pirates nothing. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Cody Bellinger will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his bat.
And he'll reach to start the inning as this ball gets through him, a base hit.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Into the box, Don Mattingly. He'll take a look at his strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. A base hit in his first trip. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
He took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit right. That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
So now to the plate, Will Smith. A ball and no strikes. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and miss. A little too anxious there. 1-1. And he looks at one in there. 1-2. He's set. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
2 down with a runner at first, and that brings in Edwin Rios. He's set. Here it comes.
Inside ball 1.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him.
Hey, guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get the head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
The 3-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, strike 3. 1 left for L.A. as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Stepping up is Fred Wiggins. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Squared that one up just a little late.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
That's an excellent at-bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Stepping in now, Roberto Clemente. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Runner's off for second. In the dirt, and now let's see. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Well, the offense has been in short supply here tonight, so maybe that bag was aimed at finding another way to generate some runs.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Manny. The ball isn't carrying well tonight. We haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing I single could be all it takes to push a run across.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Christian Murray, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
The pitch is circle changed just a bit inside, and it's 2-0 now. Fouled off.
I'm not going to lie, I thought he lost it right there. He had no feel for the baseball, missing wildly several balls in a row, but able to attack the zone right now. Let's see if he gets back into it.
And it's fouled away. The 2-2.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Another full count pitch home. And the screwball got him swinging 1 gun.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Into the box now. Terry Mooney. High in the air and deep to left center field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he's out trying for third base, but he'll get credit for 2 RBIs here.
Oh, you hate to see guys run into outs, especially when it's because of an unnecessary risk. He had 2 all the way, and he clearly should have just been happy with that.
At the plate, Randy Wiggins. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Swing and a miss. Couldn't get extended on the screwball, and it's 1-2. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Hit out towards second. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Plate now, Brian Brummett, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-1. Misses, ball 2. Wiggins leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. He's running. Pitch inside. The throw. Not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
There's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
The batter, third baseman, Tyler Wiggins.
And stepping in, Tyler Wiggins. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
The set and the 2-0. Really giving some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. 2 down, runners at first and second. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Next, it'll be Bart Wiggins, one of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. 1-0 the count. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And this is down for extra bases, and with 2 outs, this might get them all home. 2 runs have scored. The runner from first crosses the plate. It's 5-2.
As a manager, you have to give your starter every opportunity to work his way out of trouble, but I think they went with him maybe 1 batter too long. The bases loaded double blows this thing wide open, and the starter's probably on his last legs now.
To the plate now, Christian Bruner, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A 1-1 count to the Pirates leadoff hitter.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defenders standing flat-footed for much longer.
The 1-1 home. Fouled away. 5 runs on only 4 hits and no errors so far for the Pirates. Screwball, but he lays off, and now the count evens at 2-2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Pittsburgh leads this one 5-2. Next up is Max Muncy. He'll start off the 5th in this one. First pitch on its way. Wind up and the 0-1. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Muncy, a native Texan. He was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, when you come out in the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything. And that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
The 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And the leadoff man gone now to start the 5th.
The bat, number 3, designated hitter.
So 1 out and nobody aboard. And in to hit next, it'll be the ever-versatile Chris Taylor. Into the corner and slicing foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
And he fouls this one off. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
Ball 2.
We're in the 5th inning here. 5-2 is our score. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jackie.
So next to bat will be Jackie Robinson. He was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 2 runs, 5 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers, and the deficit remains 5-2. Fred Wiggins. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
And that's the first out.
The bat, the right fielder.
Next for the Buccos, Roberto Clemente, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Lifted down the line in left. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing hard liner to left center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. He'll get it into second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Dustin May, a right-hander standing 6'6", will take over pitching duties here. Christian Murray will be his first assignment down of the bullpen as he'll stand in with a runner in scoring position at second and 1 away. From the stretch. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball.
That's the heavy sinker right there. He has the ability to get ground balls when he needs them, potential double play situations, or to get that jam job with no one on base, that tapper right back to the pitcher. One of the toughest pitches to hit in the game.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1 and 2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Smith has it, and the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. Next to hit is Harry Mooney. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, and he certainly got the wheels trying to stretch a double into a triple, but it's sort of a killer to the club when you can't leg it out.
No balls and a strike to count. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in. Jam sandwich.
And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen. 1 left for Pittsburgh, and it remains 5-2. Here's the first offering. Mookie Betts is in for the 3rd time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
In for a strike. It's 1-1. 2-1 now to Mookie. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Reined in. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Corey Seager, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the AB on its way. Drilled on the ground is short. He's got it. And very quickly they're 2 gone to start the inning. Cody Bellinger at the plate now. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here's the first pitch. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Fouled off. Here comes the 1-2.
Oh, that's off the plate.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Hit out towards second. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order. They trail 5-2. Now to the plate, here is Randy Wiggins, singled in his last at-bat. First pitch on his way.
Nope, that's the ball.
Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Bellinger's on his horse, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing at a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, lacing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
So now to the plate, Brian Brummett. This will chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
Just don't understand the game plan right here. Walking up to home plate, you had to think you could potentially be pitched around. But now you find yourself down 0-2, and it's a battle.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
In now, Tyler Wiggins, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. It was a walk in his last trip. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Wiggins, the runner at second with 1 away. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. The throw will go to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, he has nobody to blame but himself. With 1 out, a runner on third can come home to score all sorts of ways. That's why, as a pitcher, you have to execute pitches even better when there are runners on base.
Look out as that pitch sends him tumbling to the ground.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
3-1. And he misses with 1 here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and 1 away.
Number 19.
Now into the box, Bart Wiggins. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First pitch of the AB now.
Hey, this is a spot as a pitcher right now. You want to get a little bit greedy. Ideal would be to roll up a 2-ball. At worst, try to get yourself a strikeout.
Here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. Seager over to his right. And that's the second out of the inning. Now with the plate is Christian Brummett. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
Ball that's outside.
And that's swung on and missed on a pitch down. 1-1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first is in time, and that snuffs out the Bucco rally as the inning is over. Pirates strand a couple. They're still out in front, 5-2. 7th inning ready to roll, and up steps Don Mattingly. Hal Newhouser is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 16, Hal Newhouser.
First offering. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. One gone now in the LA 7th, and that brings up Will Smith. First pitch on its way. Wind up and the 0-1. Our score as we play inning number 7. And it's 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there. You've got to just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
Into the box, Edwin Rios. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And it's fouled away. Now here's the pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Now another 1-2. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. And the deficit remains 5-2. Now it'll be Fred Wiggins, grounded out in his last at-bat.
The designated hitter.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch, as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Count.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right.
How frustrating is that, Dan? He tries to bury something in with 2 strikes, and this guy's able to put bat on the baseball and find a way to hit a soft liner to the opposite field.
You know, sometimes you have to tip your cap that inside-out swing as a pitcher. You think you've thrown a good pitch, but sometimes as a hitter, they put a good swing on it and still ends up for a base hit.
Into the box now, Roberto Clemente. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. As a look, now the pitch. Wiggins aboard here at first with nobody out. Ball and 2 strikes.
1 and 2.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Down the left field line and deep. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
From the stretch, here's the pitch, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Yep, that ball went out.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. From the stretch. Back up the middle. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That was right up the middle.
Tommy Kingley takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Stepping in now, Terry Mooney, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Changeup, good pitch there, 1-2. to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. And another foul ball. One more time.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of the pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
The batter, number 15, second baseman.
So now here is Randy Wiggins. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. First pitch on its way. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A bouncer up the middle. Reined in. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. Dodger bullpen does its job. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Pirates 5 and the Dodgers 2. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the big bat of Max Muncy. Here's the first pitch to him.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
He just ramps up and here's the fastball by him. 0-2.
That's not really where you want to miss right there. I know this guy has got power stuff, but you can't live in the middle of the plate against this lineup and expect to have success.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Chris Taylor stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
Got to find a way to scratch at least 1 across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Wiggins backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
So the next to bat will be Jackie Robinson. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, and it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it 1 bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
0-1 the count. Now here it comes. This one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Fouled off. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Here it comes. This is popped up. Newhouser over to his left. And that retires the side. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Pirates 5 and the Dodgers 2. Scott Alexander is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 75, Scott Alexander.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next will be the speedy catcher, Brian Brummett. Set and the pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And that one yanked just foul. Here comes the 1-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Digging in will be Tyler Wiggins. First pitch on its way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. One and one.
Play ball 1.
Shot down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. So 1-2. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And it's fouled away. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Pure dominance on the mound as he strikes out the side in order. We're back with more of Game 1 after this message and a set to start the 9th in this one. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make it out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Here's Corey Seager, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. and he's in control 0-2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
That misses 1-2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something. Got him.
So a runner at first now with one away. Here comes Cody Bellinger. From the stretch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out. Next for the Dodgers, Don Mattingly. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike one. Check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Now this crowd of over 38,000 on their feet. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. The Dodgers down to their final strike. He struck him out, and that's going to do it for the Dodgers here tonight.
Wow, a 9-out save. That's 3 full innings. You don't see that very often these days. It's awfully nice to have a guy in the back of your bullpen that can pitch that kind of work.
5-2 the final score tonight. Pittsburgh take the 1-0 lead here in the league championship series. Gerald Christian takes home the win. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight. For the victorious Pirates, 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Dodgers, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 6 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at PNC Park, 38,362. The Pirates. Inside the Show. Here's your host, Justin Allegri.
Welcome to the show, everyone. Thanks for making us a part of your morning. Let's jump into the latest news from around the Major League Baseball postseason. In Game 1 of the NLCS, the Pittsburgh Pirates got the best of the Dodgers at home, 5-2. They now lead the series 1-0 heading into Game 2. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll be back here tomorrow and all postseason long.
1.